This is Morten from Inkish. We are here at the Post Press Alliance booth and we're talking to Bodo from MBO. Great to see you.
Hello, Morten.
Last time was also online with you.
Yeah.
Because we did from Kohlhammer a webinar where we were showing the Cobostacks.
Yeah.
And I can see the Cobostacks has been upgraded and you told me this is an entirely new line as well. What do we have here in background?
We have here the brand new K8i, and the focus was really the ease of operation. As more and more companies have more and more problems to find qualified labor, we developed a ground-up new machine. With ease of operation comes a highly grade of automation with the machine. So how the pallet is in the feeder, how the setup is done, is all done by the machine itself. The setup time is super quick.
So, I mean, when you say super quick, is that, I mean, if you compare to previous generations, what do we talk? Is it going from hours to minutes, or how is it today?
Oh, you cannot say from hours, but previous machines, doesn't matter pretty much which brand. We are talking about from a folder from 10 to 30 minutes.
Okay. And this
target setup time is 5 minutes.
Okay, so and a lot of the setup here is done automatically,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So
That's the highest automated folder ever built on that planet.
Okay. Congratulations on that. But I guess that it's also because having that level of ease is because a lot of binderies and printing companies are having difficulties getting qualified labor, right?
Yeah, that is for sure. That's we hear that even from Eastern Europe now.
Yeah.
So getting qualified labor is a real hustle for all print shops and binderies. And that's also one point why the Cobostack is such a great success, which enables companies to work with one operator on two folders.
So, for example, in this case, you have a pallet feeding device on the K8i. Basically, you feed the pallets directly into the machine, start doing your folding. The folding gets in the conveyor. There's a testing...
Fold quality control.
Fold quality control. Then you put it up in the stacker, a turner, and then we see the
Cobostack unloading.
So one operator can handle this entire line?
Yeah. Very easily. He even have plenty time to do just something else. We have variations where a guillotine is next to the machine and he's also cutting. Yeah. Or another second folder, or a little folder. So we have all kinds of variations. Yeah. He is occupied with that machine probably 20% of his time, and 80% he can do something else.
Yeah. Quite amazing, right? Yeah. So I can see on the Cobostacks, when we now talk about what we see here on your booth, that it has got a Yaskawa robot instead of the universal robot. Why have you upgraded the robot?
Yaskawa is a robot company. It's not a cobot company. Yeah. So there's so much more options for us now to go to bigger and faster robots, which all run with the same software. There's no software for cobots or robots. They all run with the same software. Okay. So, and as you see over there, there is a big brother of our Cobostack. So we went from 10 kilogram payload to 30 kilogram payload. We went from 300 packs to 450 packs. So this is now fast enough to be behind a small web, to be behind a perfect binder. So things are changing. So great new options for us, and half of the 30i Cobos we have sold going behind perfect binders.
Nice. And I guess that when you're already now on the journey with robots, it's just a question about when you see robots on the feeding side or whatever side you can think of, right?
We have so many ideas with robots, and as we have now pretty much any option we want with the manufacturer is working greatly with us. Who knows what comes next?
You know, but you can't say, right?
I can't say now, but
I knew it.
Everyone will be amazed when we will show it.
Okay, and when will you show it? Can you say that?
It will happen all in the next 2 years.
Okay, fantastic. Now you got me really curious on this one. So, but we have to work, of course, today. So we have now spoken about the K8i. We have spoken about the new Cobostack. What is it that you have here in the background here?
There is actually a web finishing line. Yeah. but specifically made for digital web printing. The base of our web finishing really don't care if it is offset or digital, but here we're really talking about saddle stitch books in one. So everything can be different, everything can be a different thickness. So as it is printed on the roll, we read the marks and the machine automatically will adjust to whatever is set. That all is connected to a Hohner saddle stitcher. And when the machine is running, you see there's an upgrade, can be a Cobostack at the end, and no one has to work there anymore, but pretty much the thing is automated from start to beginning.
I guess that on the web solution you have showing here, that's actually not so new, but it has been more popular in the US than in Europe, right?
It's picking up. Right now, we have a lot of interest, not only in Europe, also in Asia. But I guess one thing is, or what forces that is what we talked before, is a qualified labor. Yeah. And that is hitting all areas. That's not particular in one place.
And what is it that makes that different from the competition?
It is actually built to run 24/7.
Okay.
That is not meant to do some books and then stand for the rest of the day. The customers are buying these units, switch them on, and maybe on Sunday they get switched off. But they work, and we can achieve quite high production speeds. So this machine is normally faster than existing units which are meant. So that is really an attack on magazine production against offset. So with much bigger numbers, production numbers. Yeah. But what you can do is you have 10 different magazines on one roll, and what comes out at the end is what the post wants to chip, which is 2 of these magazines, 3 of these, 1 of these, 5 of these.
Fantastic. Do you have anything else new here on the booth? I mean, you have so much.
We have so much. Yannick already showed you the M9 line, that was nice. Which is fantastic for pharmaceutical folding. We have one conventional very fast folder there. It's a T960. And we have used specifically that folder because it's by speed our fastest one to show the capabilities of the new Yaskawa robot and how fast it can stack pallets. So, but that is a pretty conventional folders, but as a fortune, it got bought on a second day by a Norwegian customer.
I saw that right away. Congratulations to that, and thank you very much, Bodo. Nice seeing you again. Nice to see you again.
Okay.